go after it. It's very rare to find a choleric who is asking your opinion for something. If they're asking to be polite. They already know what they want to do. Okay? Usually very decisive. They like to get things done. They want to lead. And you see, this is one of the easiest temperaments to recognize. When you put a group of children together, the one that, like I said before, the one that every child follows is the choleric. My first daughter is a choleric, Hadassah. When Hadassah was younger, much younger, as a tiny tot, I remember one day I was standing at the back, Pastor Kwe was preaching, and I just saw a group of children, mostly boys, tall, maybe about 4, 5, 6-year-olds, and they were all walking, running towards, I don't know what they were looking for near that AC over there. They were all running, and I was wondering, what's going on? And I just looked in front, and I saw this tiny 2-year-old who was barely, and she was telling them, let's go, and they were all following her. I say, see this tiny turtle. Will you come? So when I grabbed her, I scattered. It was a case of, strike the shepherd and the sheep will scatter. Once I grabbed her, everybody just found their way. So they are usually very decisive. They are leaders. They are natural born leaders. Even when they enter a place and say they want to follow, they want to be quiet, they somehow always rise to the top. They're the best kind of people to put in marketing. So if you have a business that requires marketing, they like targets. They're very goal-oriented. They want to meet targets. They like numbers. They don't want to let's just be happy. No, everything in life is a competition. If you can get it, why can't I get it and better? That's their mindset. They're not playing with you. I suspect Satan is a choleric. Just saying. Okay? So they like to lead. They're very directional. They're results-driven. They love challenges. They thrive on challenges. If there's no pressure, a choleric is not happy. They like, you see, when there's problem, the choleric is just starting. So you say there's a challenge, never back down for any fight. You can't slap a choleric and this choleric will not slap you back. It's not possible. You can't shout at a choleric and the choleric will just say, I'm sorry, sir. Even if you are their boss, they will warn you before they apologize. The choleric will give it to you before it lands very hot, okay? They're very confident people. They are very good at making quick decisions. When there's a challenge and everybody's confused, most likely the choleric is the one that will speak up. The choleric will tell you what to do. In fact, they are trained to solve problems. Their eyes are trained to see the solution when there's a problem. Okay? They also like to take risks. They are very self-reliant. Let me give you a few strengths. I'm running out of time. One of their major strengths is that they don't give up. Literally, the choleric's mantra is, we die there. They will rather die than to back down. They can't lose. They are the ones that come first in class. And if they come second and you beat them with 1 mark, they will cry for the whole of the holiday and plan how they will beat you by 5 marks next time. So they don't give up. They're very fearless people, very courageous. They are great problem solvers. Another very good thing about cholerics and why they make such great leaders is that they delegate very well. So a choleric might not do everything themselves. In fact, most times they don't. They'll put people to work. They always get people to do what they're supposed to do. Okay, they delegate very well. You never see them overwhelmed. They thrive on teams. They understand team dynamics. So once there's a team, they know who to put to work where and how to get things running. And they are tireless. They do not get tired. They're very energetic. They're very productive. And they always set and achieve goals. Always. Always. Now, some of their struggles, or what people call weaknesses, is that they can be very domineering. So they can impose, it's either their way or no way. That's usually the problem with cholerics. Even though they are great leaders, or they can be great leaders, they also clash with people a lot because they believe their way is always the best, okay? They are very, very opinionated, very unsympathetic people. So they don't really understand. They have this, so your father died, so what's the big deal? Move on, life goes on. They have that attitude about things. Or somebody broke up with you, hey, so what? Thank God, move on. They don't understand why we're sitting there, we're crying. How has crying helped you? Has it changed anything? Has it solved anything? What's the problem? Let's fix it. Let's move on. That's just their attitude. They don't understand that sometimes people can actually want to just shut down and cry, and it's okay. They can't understand it. They're actually too competitive. Sometimes, when there's no competition, they are still in competition mode. And sometimes it's okay in this life to be okay. We're not fighting with you. You can do your own, let me do my own. Your own must not be better than my own. Do you understand? Some people are like that. And if you are not successful, a choleric will not be your friend. If you don't look like you can be successful or you are not successful, a choleric doesn't make friends that they will not gain anything from. Their attitude to friendship is, what am I gaining from you? Am I benefiting anything? If I'm not, then you can't be my friend. Doesn't make any sense. Okay? They're very arrogant and very opinionated. They can also be very, very